On October 2nd, 2025, officers responded to Orlando International Airport after receiving reports of a battery.
Hey.
Hey. Yo. Cut it out.
Now.
Cut it out.
Both.
Cut it out.
Un momento.
Stop. Ma, vete pa.
Can you just talk to her? I know. Hold on.
Sí, mi amor. Sí, mi amor.
Who is she?
She's my mom.
She's your mom?
Yeah. Yo sé. Está tranquilo.
Okay. Just, ma'am, just, okay. What's that? 179. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on?
I'm not going to say anything because that lady is going to see the contrary. I just want to live with my kid on the airplane.
All she wants is her kid, and she is willing to fight for him. But look, relationships are hard work. They should never be one-sided because it takes two, baby. It takes two. Let's get back to the video.
Okay, so what?
He doesn't want me to take my kid's passport. She was grabbing me his passport.
Okay, so you two are trying to fly out. Where are you trying to go?
Everybody, we're leaving to Mexico.
So all three of you, yeah? Okay.
Can you tell her to
hold
leave
on.
my kid
Okay,
on
just
the
hold on, okay? Because I'm not going to sit there and pull the kid away and everything, okay? So we're all here, all right? Nobody's going to go anywhere with your child, all right? We're okay, all right? Okay, so you're trying to fly with your child and you are too, right? You three are trying to fly.
No, everybody, we're just leaving.
Is she going too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the issue?
The issue is that I don't want him to be with my kid right now. And I just want to make another line on the airplane. And I want to be with my kid. He can stay with her mom.
Okay, so you just want to fly in separate rows or whatever.
That's it. But
Okay.
I want my kid's paper with me.
You want your kid's paper with you.
No, just to land to go to security with him without that lady, and that's it. That's it.
Okay, so
Okay.
why?
Can I tell
Yeah.
my version?
Yeah.
Okay. She gets pretty anxious when she flies. Okay, so you understand that. The problem is that she went into a crisis today, and she beat my mother. You can see her over
just
here.
Scratch
That's-
me to take
okay.
Okay, let's focus.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
And she wanted to take the kid by herself to Miami without my permission.
Hold on. Okay, come over here, sir.
I want to go to security.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Say you'd save your mother first without saying you save your mother first. If they both were drowning. Look. Hey. Honesty is I say all the time, honesty in every situation is the best choice. I can't go back on that. So if you're in a situation like him, I guess if what your wife says and what is the truth are two different things, you gotta side with the truth. I mean, let's go.
All right. Go ahead.
And so we were staying at Spectrum at Reunion here in
Okay.
Orlando.
All right.
So we had to call security, and the sheriff came. So that was like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
And she said, I'll go.
And where were you guys at when you said that?
Reunion.
Reunion. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So all this happened in Reunion.
Yeah.
So, but now you guys are all gonna fly together.
Yeah, for my mom it's okay, but
Okay.
then when we got here to do the check-in,
Right.
she tried to just to get the passport and to take again. the
Okay.
kid.
Well, she's the mother, right?
Yeah, she's a
And
mother.
she's
but-
trying to fly with the kid. They need the passport to fly, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so are we gonna do this the whole time for the next 3 days? Because somebody's gonna get arrested or something for something silly. Because you guys are, I understand you guys have issues, right? But it's not like she's trying to take off by herself on the plane and you're not going. All right,
Try to take the
But-
kid by
yeah, so-
herself.
Yeah.
ma'am, over there, please. Over there now, please. Well, I will talk to you again, okay? Ma'am, come on over here then. All right.
Sir, I feel sorry for you. Okay. I've known y'all for how long now? 3.5 minutes. And from that look she just gave you right there, it tells me the whole story. She be hitting on you too, don't she? She hit your mother, she be hitting you too. And you can't stay in that. I know you got a kid, but if your mental health is destroyed, you can't be there for your kid. So that's who's most important. All right, let's go.
Okay. So the issue is this: so what's the deal with why can't she take the passport, go in a different route, and fly down to Miami, and then you guys are there on the plane? You guys get off the plane.
Okay, I don't have any problem. I don't have any issue.
Okay.
I don't want just to walk
Right,
away.
and I would like you guys to too. I want you guys to get together, stay together, and get to wherever you need to go.
Just my only concern is that right now she's in a crisis.
Right.
So I don't care. I mean, she can have the passport right now, and then we'll fix it. But she's not in. She's in an anxiety crisis.
Okay.
And I don't think it's the best way that my kid will stay with his mom at this moment. We can fly everyone at the same time.
But that's what I'm saying is it's not like you're sending her off by herself with the kid. You guys are all in on the plane.
Yeah,
an
we're
enclosed
on the same
area.
plane.
I mean,
Okay.
she can't do anything on on
Yeah,
the plane, right?
yeah.
And then you guys are all getting off the same exit of the plane. There's only
Yeah.
one exit, so. And then, and then after that. So why are you guys going to Miami? Are you flying somewhere else, or is?
No, her brother lives there, so she wanted to just
Right.
go and stay with their brother at the castle. It's not happening right now anymore, that option, but
Okay. All right. Okay. So no, I mean I'm getting I get everything that's going on, and I understand you don't want to. She keeps separating more and more, on this travels, and you don't want her to be able to go off and, because obviously you don't think she's in the right mind right now. So, all right. So, what do you want? If you could say, okay, this is what I want to happen. What do you want?
I would ask if I can have the passport, and she goes on a road, and my mom, the kid, and myself go in another road. For me, that would be good enough.
Which is what you guys were trying to talk about, but she wants the passport and she's not.
Yeah, it's a little more complex like that because she.
Right.
But yeah, pretty much.
So what's it's I guess if she's got control of the child, she's in control right there, and whether she has a passport or not, I guess I don't see the big deal in it. I mean, enough to where we're going to get into something where somebody's going to end up getting arrested or something bad happens.
Yeah, that's the issue because she beat my mom over here, she beat me over here, so now we're talking about something physical. So
Right.
I don't want to get this bigger and bigger.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but yes, if we can do that, I'll be happy. Not just one road for Regina and my kid, my mom, and I on another road.
Okay. What time's your guys' flight?
4:55.
4:55. Okay. All right, ma'am. Come on over here so I can say. So I can let me talk to you, ma'am. Let me talk to her.
Kid right now.
Okay, you guys are the parents. Act like parents, okay?
Okay,
All right.
I am acting
Just
like
let him
parents. He
hold your
just-
child. It's
he
not like he's
just-
running off there.
He just.
Okay. So
called the
what
cops.
happened before here?
Okay.
No, he did not call the cops.
So
Ma'am, he
just
did not
called
call the cops.
No, her mother. I'm sorry, his
No,
mother.
she didn't call either. All right.
Yeah,
It's
a
because
neighbor.
no, it's
they,
because everyone around you is seeing how you guys are both acting.
Okay,
Okay.
because
So what
she
happened?
scratched me. Okay.
Okay. So what happened?
Okay, what happened?
Yes.
We were packing and they knocked the door and they say, "Can you leave in 15 minutes?" So he was like, "I don't know what to do." I was packing everything.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't was doing anything. He was taking breakfast, the coffee, whatever. Okay. So we just calm down. It's okay. I was with my kid and said, "Do not yell to him like this. It's come on. I'm just carrying my kid." So her mother his mother took inside the room and said, "Do not touch my," and I was like, "Okay, don't mess with my kid." That's it. The only thing that I'm having this, okay, and I was walking and he wants my kid passport. So he grabbed me really tight
Okay.
to take the documents of my kid.
Okay.
So that,
then what happened?
in that moment, my mother-in-law called the cops.
Okay.
Okay, they took me out the papers. Okay, and they were doing me like this. What I begged
This
her.
was down in Reunion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then she grabbed my kid and I said, "Do not take my kid." She took my kid. Then they called the cops, and I said like, "Okay, whoa, I don't want any problems. I can go."
Okay.
Okay. They canceled me the credit card while I was talking with. I don't have any money with me because they had everything. Everything was with them.
Right. Did the
And
cops
then-
end up coming?
Yeah, they came. They came to Reunion.
Okay.
They took another car. They go on top of the car. They didn't let me on top of the car. I was going with them, so the cops took me out and they told me that I was I cannot be there, so took my things and go. That I don't have any money to go.
Okay.
So the security of Reunion took me to the Publix, and I called my sister that lives in California to take an Uber for me to the airport, and that's how I arrived to the airport.
Okay. Okay.
Then
They was about to leave her behind. How can the police say, "Hey, you can't go with them," when they all have a ticket? Well, I guess maybe they just bought the tickets when they came here, but they was about to leave her. They were about to leave you. It don't seem like they put up a fight and said, "Hey, we need her to be with us." You had to track them down at the airport. Oh, that's crazy. I got a feeling that wife and mother-in-law are a lot alike. And that's the problem. And I just got that feeling. Let's go.
I was here, and I was just want to be in another room with my kid because I don't want her to be with my kid right now because I am the mother.
Okay.
And
So
I was messing. I was doing the check-in, and he also called the cops, and that's it.
no, he didn't call the cops while they were here.
No, she told to the lady to call the cops.
All right. Well.
And
Okay.
they took to us and they said,
Okay.
"You have
Well,
to make
when
the
you
approach
guys
with the
are
cops."
starting to take stuff from each other right
I
here
know,
and stuff and
because
probably
there's-
serve it, they're
there's a
gonna call.
kid. I know.
They're gonna call the cops
But why are
regardless.
you letting him to be
Okay.
with a kid instead of
It's
me?
his father.
But I
Because
am the
we're
mother,
taking
but
just.
I am the
I know,
mother
but just because I'm
also.
trying to talk to you, I can't talk to you while you're holding the kid because what's going to happen is you're going to be talking to the kid, and
Yeah.
so I'm getting everyone's story. Okay, so just hang on. All right, you need to calm down because we're all here. Nobody's just running off now with the kid or anything like that. You guys are all traveling together. And the thing is it seems like you keep getting what you eventually want, but every time you do, you start to say, well, I want the kid with me, but I don't want you guys there.
No,
Okay,
listen.
but I want the kid with me, but I want his
everything
passport
with
also.
him because
Okay.
I give him.
Okay.
They took me the
But you guys are
passport
both
with
the
him,
parents,
they
and you're not
go
being,
with
you're not
him.
compromising at all, and that's the
Me?
problem. Yes, you're not. Okay, because they all agree to fly together, and then you say, "Well, I don't want. I just want to fly with the kid in the
No,
row." Hold on.
in
Did you not ask
another
to fly in a different row, right? In a different row, right?
That's it.
Okay, and they said yes.
To avoid problems.
But then you're like, well, no, because I want to
To
do that,
avoid
but I
problems,
also
But he doesn't
hold
want
on.
me to have
Exactly.
The passport.
So why do you keep
That's
making
it.
other demands? They're letting you fly in a separate row.
No, they don't. They are not letting me there.
Okay, well, they're
Doing
gonna
that.
book you in a different row.
Nobody is.
Okay, hold on. They're gonna book you with the same row with him.
But why
All
are
right.
you defending it?
I'm not
A
defending
parent
him.
that was scratching me all
What's
the
that?
Look at this. Look at this.
Okay. Did they give you a
Look
case
at
number?
this. No.
The police officers? No,
No.
they didn't. Okay. All right. So what I'm saying is, if they keep the passport and you're flying in a separate row with the child, is that good? You're a family, so I don't. I'm trying hard to realize why. You know, what happened before this to cause this.
Why? That's you get everything you want. The compromise is let the dad hold the passport. Y'all on the same plane. He hold the airport. He hold the passport. You hold the kid. Why you gotta have everything? What's so important about the passport? It's like you want to sneak off with him and go fly somewhere else on your own. And you can't do that unless you have the passport and the kid. That's what it feels like. It feels like you want to get on another plane instead of flying together. Because that's the only reason you would be stuck on having the passport too. And I think Dad is on to you. Okay? I think he's on to you. He understands where your mind is right now. Because if I was him, that's what I would be thinking. I can't give her this passport because she's going to disappear. But let's go.
Strife, because you guys haven't told me any of that stuff.
No, you can ask her. You can ask the mother-in-law if you want. It was something that it goes really big.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want me to take his passport. Because I know.
Right.
I know why. I know why.
Okay.
Because my brother lives in Miami and my sister lives in California, and he's afraid that I'm taking the kid to another. But I don't have any money with me because they canceled my credit card.
Okay.
I'm not going to stay in the U.S.
Okay.
That's not my plan, right? I have a work in Mexico.
Okay.
He
So
has to go back to school tomorrow.
okay, I understand.
That's not
So
on my plans. My parents are in Mexico.
then why do you need the passport then?
And they're both.
That's the thing. That's what I'm
To be
wondering.
with him.
If you're with him
on inside the
if I
airport to
and
have,
what I said, if they're gonna book with you and you're gonna sit with him and you're
just
set,
to go inside the
why do you
airport,
have
just
to have the passport then?
Just to go inside the airport with him, not to wait for them and to be all around together, because we are fighting and I don't want to make this inside. That's the only thing.
Well, you guys are all flying on the
so
same plane, so you
yeah.
guys are gonna be there, and your son's gonna want to see both of you guys.
Different, bro. It's gonna put the level down.
It still doesn't explain why you have to have the passport and the child. It's like I said, you want everything.
Why he wants the? No, I don't have everything.
He said you told me why he wants it, so that after you guys get off the plane, that you can't just run off and go do whatever you want.
Because I want my child. I don't want everything. I want just my child.
Okay, and if you just want your child, they're allowing you to sit with your child,
Exactly.
and you're going to be with them the entire time.
Exactly.
So then again, so why is the passport that important? The only reason that would be is so that you could take off with the child and the passport.
Yep.
Would that be not?
Yep.
Okay, is that
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. So
But why you don't take the passport off him? I'm
he's the
just
child's father.
But I'm the mother.
I know, but I can't take stuff
Just
from
because
him.
you are a father and I'm just, I don't know, I really don't understand that part.
Okay, so why do you get it over him?
No, because he took me away the passport.
Okay, but I'm
He
saying,
was forcing me to
what I'm
take-
saying is,
because I was.
what I'm saying is
Alright.
this. Listen to me. There's a passport, belongs to your son. You both have equal rights to that passport since you're both mother and father.
Yeah.
Why should I take it from him and give it to you? Because you want it?
Because he took it from me.
Okay.
Because he took it from me. Because he wants all the control of my kid. And I just want to be with him. That's
And
it.
they're allowing you to be with him. They're just really
They're
trying to
not
control it
allowing
together.
me. I'm just here because it's the only way to be with him. You know?
So you didn't even want to come? What is going on? Why they don't like you? I'm just saying. They they left and went to the airport. You had no money, no way of going anywhere. You had to call your sister for a ride. To get an Uber to the airport. They left you. Why? What is wrong? What is going on? Like, seriously. Yo, I'm not I'm not trying to get on you right now. I'm just trying to get you to self-evaluate. because they not supposed to be leaving you like this. They not. Let's go.
Because here they don't have an option. Inside the airport, they're gonna wait. They're gonna leave me. They leave me on the road. Do you don't think they don't care? They don't care. They really don't care. They leave me.
Okay,
They
well,
leave me with the cops.
like I
they
said,
leave
if
me on
he's
the
got
road.
equal rights to property, whether it's a passport or kids' property or whatever, then
Okay,
I
if you-
can't
if you-
take it
if
from
you-
him.
if you want
I can't take it from him to give to somebody else. I can't do that. That's because it's his. It's because if it's his son's, it's his
So
also.
okay, Nanas, I
All
just
right.
want to know if I
Where do you live? Like, where do you guys
Mexico.
live? You guys live in Mexico?
Mexico
Okay.
City, yes.
Okay.
if I have it, you cannot give it to him. That's what you're trying me to say. If he wants to give it to me, it's because of he wants to. But no, you cannot do it. Okay, I
Right.
understand.
I mean, you understand legally I can't do that. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. But
I got it. I just. Okay, I got it.
right.
I got it.
The mom's done with the statement.
Did she write it every other line so it could be translated, or did she write it?
She read in English.
Okay.
I'll take a look. What is that saying? She grabbed my hands and harmed
my arms.
harmed your arms? Okay. Do you want fire rescue? Do you want to get checked out by firefighters? Are you okay? You sure? Okay. All right. So for me, can you just sign that you do swear to it? Okay. Now, and if you do want to testify and prosecute criminally, initial there.
Is it mandatory or is
It's up to her.
You have to come back to the States.
Yes, you have to come back.
Yeah.
Fly back here to testify in court.
Okay. So yeah, that's fine. And just initial. But it's still domestic. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you want to write a statement?
not really, but just
You don't have to write a statement. It is up to you. But you're saying that she started it. She put her hands on her first. Okay. So again, you're saying she started the physical altercation that took place at the airport.
yeah,
Okay.
physical and verbal words.
Okay. All right. Because I know you guys had something going on over there and then over
And
here.
everything is, I guess, on camera. So the one over there and the one over
Does
here.
she have any, mental disabilities?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called in Spanish síndrome disfórico premenstrual, which is, like,
Do you understand that?
no, because
What is it? You can say it in Spanish.
tiene temas mentales Regina,
Yeah.
tiene depresión, tiene ataques de ansiedad, y tiene una cosa que se llama
Okay.
síndrome
Anxiety, all that stuff.
Okay.
Here we go. I figure. Come on. Hold on.
No, they cannot take my kid. They
Okay,
can.
is that his kid?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
my kid.
so your kid and his kid, right? Okay, so he has the rights to your kid as well. We're still.
Me too.
What?
For me too.
It's joint, right? It takes two people. So you're the mom, he's the dad, right?
In the passport, they come a picture.
We don't do anything when it comes to the password. You understand? She could do that real quick. Just want to get the kid out of here.
No, can I go to that flight? I cannot.
No, they don't want you on the plane.
Oh.
So you're gonna have to find another route, another way
I
to
don't
get
want
to
my
Mexico.
mother-in-law. I don't want my mother-in-law to be with
Okay,
that
come
kid.
on, let's go ahead and
They're
keep getting
gaslighting me.
Take this bag off.
Relax, 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 relax.
Don't
Ma'am,
fight.
I'm
listen,
We'll
relaxed.
leave the bag on.
we are trying to be calm with you. You need to listen to us. Do you understand? Don't touch me.
no,
Grab her
no.
arm, please.
Put your arm
Don't tense
behind your
up.
back.
Try to
We can do that
gaslight.
outside. Let's just
Relax.
we'll grab that outside.
Him is with the dad.
Is there a car on this level or on the?
I'm on one.
¿Por qué?
Porque tú agrediste,
Ella también, ¿ya viste el
Yeah.
brazo?
ya vieron el video. So,
¿Es en serio?
sí, mira, esta cámara aquí.
Sí, te lo prometo, yo le estaba abrazando para que ella no me hiciera más daño. Ven mi brazo.
Okay, ready?
Wow.
We'll do the searching and everything
Ella
outside.
me está haciendo esta señora, esa mujer.
You guys good? Got everything
Yeah,
you
he's
need?
gonna transfer him.
Okay.
Pero,
Good. All right, let's do it. You gotta get in the car.
I am going to yell.
Yes, ma'am, you are. Let's go this way.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios
Sit in the
mío.
car.
Can,
It's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but you'll be okay.
She was charged with domestic battery. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Man, family drama. Like it's all about compromising. You know, like in a relationship, in a marriage, you shouldn't you shouldn't want to get your way 100% of the time. Because if you're getting your way 100% of the time, that means the person you with is never getting their way, which means they are unhappy. Your goal in a relationship is to make the other person happy. Make sure you're happy, yes, but you're supposed to make sure you do whatever, or I don't say whatever, but just make sure you make the other person happy, you know? And sometimes that'll take compromise. A little from you, a little from them. We come together, boom, we can agree. But fighting, hitting, biting should never be in the equation at all. And if the person you with adds that into the equation, it's time to rethink the relationship. I understand there might be kids involved, but I would rather a kid come from divorced parents than to grow up in a household where we're arguing and hitting each other all the time. You know? But I appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm sure you enjoyed it. So hit that like button before you leave. And I'll see you in the next video, all right?
So
Ma'am,
you
he
just
did not call the
cops. No, her mother. I'm sorry, his
No,
mother.
she didn't call either.